Hi, everyone. It's Lydia with Eradicating Self-Doubt, Eradicating Anxiety, and I'm now focused on self-trust, which is really the root cause. So if you have self-trust, there's no real cause for anxiety because you have this belief in yourself that is rock solid. I'm just going to move this a little bit and make an adjustment. So I feel as though self trust comes first. We have self trust, which is the bedrock, it is the foundation, it is the solid, stable base that we need from which to build things like self confidence and self love and self esteem and self acceptance, all those self things that are so lovely and wonderful and important to have and vital for our success as human beings. I wanted to share a story today about panic attacks. This woman who was struggling with panic attacks for a very long time was willing to work with me. And I asked her, I noticed in her posts on Facebook that she was, talking about how she had panic attacks and it was debilitating and she really couldn't do anything for the day. She was just waiting. This sort of feeling comes over her. She's debilitated. She's unable to do anything. She does have a job and she does have children. So, the panic attacks were getting in the way of her living her life, of her being able to work, of her being able to really be there for her children. And so we worked together. She had panic attacks, and that was the presenting complaint. And so then when we worked together, we discovered that she had been alone for her whole life. She never ever had any friends. She wasn't able to connect. She wasn't able to um, relate with other people. It was hard for her to have friends as a child, hard for her to have friends as an adult. She did say that her children were her friends, but your children are really different from friends, aren't they? Your children are not the same age as you are. It's important to have friends of different ages, but we need to be parents to our children. So we worked together. I gave her a personalized transformational recording. She listened to that recording, and it wasn't even 21. 21 days is the time that it takes for the brain to adopt a new habit. And so that is the requirement when we work together. The client is takes the personalized and transformational recording and listens to it for 21 days. But she was able to experience positive results in less than 21 days. She could tell just after a couple of days what a huge difference the recording was making on her mind, because you listen to the recording at night as you fall asleep or in a very relaxed state, because I take you into a hypnotic state within the recording, just like we do in the session that we have together. And so I highly, highly recommend that you reach out to me if you're also struggling with panic attacks. This woman said, it's really changed my life. It is a game changer. It's a game changer to work with a hypnotherapist like me, a practitioner who can help with reducing your anxiety and reducing your panic attacks by pulling out those limiting beliefs like I have panic attacks or I have anxiety, and planting, positive beliefs in your mind that you work with and live with and think about every day, which are that, I am enough, I am worthy, I matter, I have something to offer the world, I am good at what I do, I am good at my job, I am a good parent, all these things. And then at the root is I have self trust. I have rock solid self trust. I have trust in myself. She has trust in herself to be in the world, to be a nurse, to be a parent, to be a mom, to be a friend. She now has this rock solid self trust, and it comes from the work that we've done together. And I am a rapid transformational therapy practitioner. I trained with Marisa Peer, and Marisa Peer is a renowned hypnotherapy therapist who has been around for over 30 years, and she has written some books. She's done some speaking all over the world on the best and biggest stages. And now she has established a school. And so she's training lots of people like me to help people like you overcome a wide range of issues and problems. And so if you're struggling with panic attacks, if you're struggling with anxiety, if you're nervous all day long, if you have to keep looking over your shoulder, if you struggle to have self-confidence, if you have self-doubts, if you wake up feeling the sense of dread in the pit of your stomach, then this is something that you should really consider. Reach out to me. I would love to work with you. Rock Solid Self Trust is my program. And it involves a 30-minute sort of session of, sort of exploring your childhood and talking about what's been going on for you. I give you a questionnaire, something to fill out, and then we talk about that. And then we have a session together, which is 1.5 to 2 hours. And in that session, I bring you into hypnotic state. It's nothing ever to be worried about or to be afraid of, because you're always in control. Basically, a hypnotic state is just a state where you're very relaxed and very suggestible. The mind is suggestible to new ideas. And so in that state, we explore your childhood and we explore the root cause of your nervousness, of your anxiety, of your self-doubt, of your anxious thoughts and behaviors. And we get to the root cause. And that is what's so beautiful about the work that I do. We're not putting stuff on top of and doing a superficial treatment. Medication can treat, and you can feel better with medication, but you don't always get to the root cause of your problems. You're just treating the symptoms, right? So you've got Mimi wants to join the video. You have a problem that started probably when you were quite young. And you have a belief that you formed, let's say, for example, that your father was abusive to you. Then you have a belief that either men are dangerous, or parents are dangerous, or you'll never be a good parent, or the world is unsafe. You form some sort of belief, and then you grow up with that belief, but you never ever question it. You never think, oh, that's actually something I believe in. Oh, that's actually probably not true. I mean, at one point it was true. If you lived in a house with an abusive father, then the world was an unsafe place. But things change. You grow up, you become an adult, and you learn how to take care of yourself. Most of us learn how to take care of ourselves. And then those root causes, those limiting beliefs that you formed, are no longer true. And so this is the kind of work that we do when you are under hypnosis, when you're in this trance state. We take a look and we examine and we pull out those limiting beliefs. And then we plant positive beliefs, which are really healthy, which you can live with. And then you can build upon these positive beliefs. It's like a garden. You plant these seeds in the garden, and then you water the seeds with the recording that you listen to every day. My cat is causing issues. She wants me to come to her. So this is the work I do. It's rapid transformational therapy, and I am a rapid transformational therapy practitioner. And my focus right now is self trust, and my program is called Rock Solid Self Trust. This is a program for you if you struggle with anxiety, if you struggle to really believe in yourself, if you struggle to really feel good about yourself in the world. So I'd love for you to reach out to me. I'm happy to talk with you about anything. If it's not self-trust, then I'm happy to talk about whatever it is that you're struggling with. Please reach out. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear your comments below. Please subscribe below. Thanks.